Hey, how's it going, guys? All right, so we may be having a potential breakout coming out very soon for Bitcoin and uh, and Ethereum. We might see a continuation with Ethereum. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys the community profits really quick, and then I'll dive into what I'm seeing on the charts on my side. All right, so over here you can see that Ari, he's got a quick scalp, 10% gain with 20x leverage, a 27% gain with 20x leverage, and Tadir one trades 50x leverage with 194% gains. Good job, man. And Moody 2 times 40% gain with 20x leverage on Bitcoin Cash BCH. Um, another 41%. Town the Scalper 13%. Good job, man. Ari another 28%. Another 12% on Cardano. And let's see what else we got. So Ari got another 28%. Frost Meme 116% with, I can't even see the leverage. Well, that's pretty good, man. 50x leverage on 100 for another 144% gain, right on. And Rando 38% gain with 60x leverage. All right, guys, good job. All right, let's see if we can find some more profitable trades, and let's dive right into it. All right, cool. All right, so first, let's go over to the DXY. So we were talking about how this, like way back down here, how this would most likely play out as a double top. It does look like so far it is going to play out that way. We broke this uptrending level of support yesterday, and now we just got that support bounce here, which we also kind of expected as well. So I'm thinking, based on this price action, that we may see the DXY come back up and use this level of support right here as resistance and create another drop here and create another double top, like a micro version of this larger double top, which will create the continuation of it going further to the downside. And I'm not saying that this whole thing may play out as a double top. That'll be incredible if we predicted that far out, but this would be the beginning factor that we would need to see in order for us to have that double top. So yeah, we'll see price action come up to 108.87. So things will look a little bearish short term for Bitcoin. May push us back into the formation that we're looking at, and instead of having the breakout, if this continues up here, or we could fail right here, and then we'll have the breakout sooner than later. So we'll go over to Bitcoin so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's open this up. So we have a descending triangle being formed right here. However, if we break this descending triangle's downtrending level of resistance, we may see support bounce, and the support bounce will come in confluence with a double bottom neckline resistance acting as support and giving us the technical target of 22,400 roughly. If I go over to my other chart here, so it explains the price action a little bit better. Basically, we broke this downtrending level of resistance, and we're combating this uptrending level of support that has flipped into resistance. And this is basically originated from the drop all the way down to roughly 18,000 here, and just acted as uptrending support ever since. And now we're combating it as resistance, and hopefully we break above it and see a support bounce off of the neckline that I was just talking about on the other chart and bring us to that technical target. We may not reach the technical target, so keep your eye out on this trending 200 EMA right here. That could stop us as resistance as well. And if we get rejected here, depending on how the strength of rejection, we may create we'll see a new formation for us to trade off of. All right, so that's everything for Bitcoin. Let's go over to this chart again really quick. Erase this. And let's jump over to the S&P 500. So yesterday we were talking about how this uptrend level support was broken, and we're basically hoping for a support bounce off this neckline here. If you're trading the S&P 500 for some reason, I would actually just wait until we break this downtrending level of resistance, because we don't want what will end up happening. If we do get a support bounce here, we could see a double top and just keep us back down underneath it. So I'd prefer, in my opinion, I'll be waiting until we break this downtrending level of resistance and using it as support before entering like a long position on this. Going over to Ethereum, we broke this downtrending level of resistance. We got a support bounce off of it. So if you entered off this, then awesome. I didn't get the chance to enter off of it. But now we're seeing, we saw support off of this neckline right here, and we're inching our way towards the target. I'm going to keep track of this uptrending level of support. If we grab the technical target really quick. And we could see Ethereum go as far as 1717, which is in confluence with this area of resistance right here. And right now we're combating this area of interest as resistance, which I believe we spoke about as well beforehand. So if we ended up coming up through here, this area of interest is something we have to worry about, as well as this consolidation period right here that could act as resistance where we saw the support bounce. So next area of resistance we need to look out for as we inch our way up is 1686, and this could be strong enough resistance for us to break this uptrending level of support. So just keep your eye out on that if you're in a long position. But yeah, guys, I think that's everything. There's not that much to report on right now, just because we're just waiting on the breakout. And once we get the breakout and we see that support bounce, then I'm going to enter a long position and ride it out as much as I possibly can. And once we hit our first area of resistance, I'll be closing about 50% at around the 200 EMA and putting my stop loss at break even, so I can guarantee myself being 100% profitable. I do believe I did see another asset I wanted to look. Oh yeah, XMR. So we got an asymmetrical triangle right here that you should look out for on XMR on the hourly chart. So basically, this can go either or. It's usually usually acts as a continuation formation more than anything. This did come from a downtrend, so it's more likely to break to the downside. But you got to prepare for either direction. So if we end up seeing this break to the upside, the price action you'll most likely can expect from XMR is, one sec, you're getting this out of my way, coming up using the 500 EMA as resistance, pushing us down for a confirmation bounce, and then if you want to be safer with your entries, you'd wait for a confirmation bounce rather than just entering off the breakout. So that's what I'm going to expect on the hourly chart for XMR, is this 500 EMA acting as resistance, pushing us down to the this resistance level to hopefully act as support. If it acts as support, it's safe to enter long. And this is a valley right here, so the price action could be relatively fast. So you could see the rejection and support bounce within like 2 candles. So just prepare for that mentally. And this is a valley right here, so we could see it just skyrocket to 161 at this area of interest as the first area to take profits, basically. And this is also in confluence with strong level of support to potentially flip and act as resistance. If we end up breaking to the downside, we first have to break this area of interest right here and see it act as resistance. So we may not get the retouch if we broke to the downside off of this upturning level of support. We may just see it reject off of this level right here. Depending on how far it comes down, you may see it come up and just retest this and not actually retest this. And the technical target would be the bottom of the formation. But also, pull up the VPVR and adjust their settings really quick to what I've got here on my screen: the row size to 200, the area, the value area volume to 100, and that way you can see it the way I see it. and that way you can see these potential levels of resistance along the way down where you might have to take some profits a little bit sooner. But yeah, that's everything I got for you guys. If you have any questions about this, you can reach out to me in the Discord. Don't forget to subscribe and comment to get your chance to get a ballot for a free strategy course, which we're giving out every Monday right now. But yeah, that's everything. Have yourself an amazing day, and thanks for watching.